Bueno, hoy vamos a... Ah, sí, hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? ¿Todo bien? ¿Todo bien sus vidas? ¿Están perfectamente? ¿Nadie se les murió? Genial, bueno. Vamos a hablar un poquito con la gente. Hoy solo quiero hablar con Liara, Kaden y Ashley. Ya con Tali, Garrus y Brett hablaremos después. Con Garrus y Brett no quiero hablar ahora porque tiene una misión que darme y ahora no la quiero hacer. Y Tali, bueno, ya la quiero dejar para la misión de los que le dejé pendiente. Vamos a hablar con Liara primero porque quiero alegrarme. Hola, ¿qué tal, Azulita? ¿Qué tal ese culo?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
En el 2 se me ocurre la pregunta perfecta de ¿qué tal ese culo? Bueno, ya sabrán quién será, sí, los que sean famosos, los que conozcan muy bien este juego. Hable más acerca de ti.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
No.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you.
Correct.
And making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans.
Ah, bueno.
I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
¿Qué te pasa? Eso es un insultante.
So you saw us as some kind of joke?
As I said, I was ignorant about your species, but I have been watching you and your crew. I feel as if I have learned a great deal.
¿Ah, sí?
You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Pues así, eso no es un... Me encanta hacerla así como en plan de voy a ponerte en tu sitio, ¿eh?
You're basically saying we bully other people to get our way.
Unfortunately, that is how most of the galaxy sees you.
Ah, bueno.
I understand why they think that way, though I don't necessarily agree with them.
Ah.
It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
¿Por qué yo? ¿Por qué tengo que hacer esto? No quiero. No quiero hacer esto. ¿Te imaginas? ¿Viste algo bueno? No ese no es mi problema.
I don't care what the rest of the galaxy thinks about us.
But you should.
No.
The Council made you a Spectre because of what they saw in you.
No.
You are special, Commander. You represent the best of what humanity can offer.
No.
I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
No, no. Creo que me han hecho espectro para que me calle y ya está. Me has espiado.
Now you're digging into my past? Invading my privacy?
I am sorry. I know it was wrong, but after our last conversation, I was too embarrassed to approach you directly. I was afraid I would say something stupid again.
Pobrecita,
I
pobrecita.
wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are.
Ay, bueno.
There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Eso es inaceptable.
Don't try to justify this. You're obsessed.
Obsessed? All I did was look up some information from the extranet. I would hardly call that an obsession.
Eso es acoso.
I apologize if I offended you, Commander. But you had better get used to this kind of attention.
No.
You are the first human Spectre, the most visible representative of your species. The eyes of the entire galaxy are watching you.
Esto tiene que parar ya. Bueno, si le digo esto, termina el romance. No quiero eso, yo quiero ver el romance. Bueno, esto tiene que parar ya. Si le digo esto, me encanta que se pone en plan, sí, señor, ok, señor, nuestra relación será estrictamente profesional. Me encanta, se pone re formal. Lo siento.
Sorry. Guess I overreacted.
Your instincts were not completely wrong, Commander.
Oh.
I did feel some attraction to you, but I was not sure if it would be appropriate to let it grow into something more. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
¿Qué? ¿Entre yo y Williams? No, por favor, no, qué asco. Con ella, no.
How could you and I have a relationship? We're not even the same species.
No le importa.
Asari and humans are physiologically compatible in most ways, Commander. Of course, a relationship must involve more than mere
Y
physical
claro, ¿qué te
contact.
pensás que somos?
There must also be an emotional and spiritual connection between us. Our species may be different, but there are many things we could share. But none of this matters if you are already involved in a serious relationship with Chief Williams.
Che, qué feo eso, o sea, pero si es un alienígena, ¿por qué teníamos que tener esto de alienígenas y humanos no importa? Lo que importa es el amor. También me encanta eso que también está... Pero es una mujer. El sexo de las Asari no les importa. O sea, a las Asari no les importa el sexo de las demás especies. Pueden tener hijos con quien sea. Y con lo que sea. Por Dios. no es tan seria. Se lo prueba. No es tan seria. No hay nada entre Williams y yo. No sé qué te pensaste. Yo la odio.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
Nada de amigos, pero bueno.
My mistake then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought.
Pues no.
But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
También me encanta que da igual si no estamos persiguiendo el romance de Williams, aún así ella confunde como que hay algo. Y o sea, no hay nada. Pobrecita, no. Me atrae Liara, aunque no ha habido nada así como en plan de wow, qué genial eres, me encantas. Venga, vamos a dar a la posibilidad. Me atrae Liara.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange?
Sí,
Why do I feel so close to you?
fue de la nada.
We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
Mal, pero ya en Mass Effect 2 y Mass Effect 3 el vínculo entre Liara y Shepard se pone más grande y me puse como en plan de tengo que tener relación con Liara. No tiene por qué serlo, no, tenemos algo en común, ¿así? ¿Qué?
Saren wants both of us dead. That's something.
That is not the most romantic reason, is it?
Bueno,
You make it all sound so dangerous.
eso es lo divertido. ¿Tienes miedo? Yo te protegeré. Eso es lo divertido.
A little danger makes things exciting.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Pero si has empezado tú.
I wasn't the one who brought this up.
I know. I'm sorry. But I did not think it would get so... Please, let's just talk about something else.
Pobrecita, le estoy haciendo sentir muy mal. Pero bueno, es que me hace muy gracioso. O sea, lo sé, lo siento. Pero no es que decir lo siento, no es otra cosa. Bueno, adiós.
I should go.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Pero todo bien, ¿no? O sea, así de...
I get the feeling you want to...
I just wanted
Of
to
course, Shepard.
Vale.
I should go.
Todo bien, todo bien, todo bien, todo bien. Vale, si me dices sería algo, o sea, está claro que hay algo, vale. Perfecto. Todo bien. Me encanta que eso, o sea, puedes tener romance con los demás a pesar de que seas un capullo. Pero eso no pasa en Dragon Age, tenés que ser respetuoso, o si no, no hay romance. O bueno, depende, como sea. Bueno, Kaidan, quitémoslo de encima. Ya nomás es el truco ese, meterte la mano por la cabeza,
Anything you need, Commander?
Bueno, no hace falta, no hemos hecho ni una misión principal. Así que quiero información personal.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Pues no deberían. Muy bien.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
No se puede autorizar. No te acostumbres. No se puede autorizar.
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name.
Oh, claro.
The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. And it'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Kinetic subsidiary.
Claro, porque le puede causar ciertas molestias si se cambia. ¿Estás enfadado? Cuéntame más. ¿Siguen en el... ¿Estás enfadado?
You distrust them that much?
You know the records about the biotic trading out on Jump Zero? They're all classified. Because the Alliance made mistakes.
La alianza siempre ganándola.
After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Ok.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and EZO. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limb. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Bueno, la historia de Kay no está interesante, pero bueno. Tuvo que pagar por ello, pero cumplió con su trabajo. Así la disciplina militar, pero cumplió su trabajo, tuvo que pagar por ello. Así la disciplina militar.
Sounds like a classic drill instructor to me. The ones at the Macapa boot camp were brutal.
Vernus didn't just push us because it was effective training. He liked it. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago.
Sí, sí, sí.
I should get back to my duties, Commander.
Bueno.
We're here to make history, not rehash it.
Ah, qué corto.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Bueno.
Commander?
Adiós. En fin, ya me contará más la próxima. Vamos a ver ahora a Ashley. Voy a cortar el ascensor. Ahí nos vemos. Ok. Respira hondo. Respira hondo. No la mates. Es tu compañera.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard
Por
now?
desgracia.
We saw him on the news here. He's cute.
Bueno.
Will you sis?
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Lo siento.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now.
Con gusto.
One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest.
Oh, Sara.
Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up, what's her name? Tassoni?
Bueno. Ya está el celosismo. ¿Por qué dices eso?
Liara, why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why. The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
Claro, porque ella no es exactamente una mujer. Me encanta que eso sea. Si hago que haya una discordia entre Kaidan y Liara por la Shepard mujer, pues eso, ¿no? O sea, que está como en plan de... No pensé que te gustasen las mujeres. Y le dice, yo exactamente no soy una mujer, teniente. Nuestra especie solo tiene un sexo. Ya, pero tú eres como una mujer. Da igual. Y bueno, me encanta. Che, y hablaron de mi romance, por Dios. Te estás pasando de la raya.
I don't see how my personal life is any of your business, Chief.
Oh,
It's not. I just thought we were getting along pretty well.
no
So
me interesa. ¿Eso era un problema? ¿Y eso era un problema? ¿Acaso debe cambiar eso? A ver, quiero causar discordia.
We are. I'd like that to continue.
all right. But I'm the jealous type, Commander. Just so you know.
Oh, vaya.
What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Respeta el protocolo. Háblame de tu respeta el protocolo.
Chief, should you be that casual with your commanding officer?
Sorry, Commander. Too much in the family mindset. My sisters and I have always been close. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Ok, a ver, preguntas.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
Esta conversación con Ashley me encanta, ahora verán.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise.
Qué feo.
She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Oh.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school.
Joder.
With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
¿Y tú qué eres? ¿La oveja negra de la familia?
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
Sí, qué encantador.
Next you'll tell me you all ran across green fields singing show tunes.
Don't knock show tunes. I might have to take exception. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Cuéntame.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike.
Oh, ya.
I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back.
Oh.
They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Los chicos son así. Sí, somos así, más o menos algunos.
The male pursues the female. That's their nature. In the genes.
They're gonna keep their genes on around my sisters. Unless they want to get up close and personal with pruning shears. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed.
Qué rápido.
She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Defensa personal.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido.
Oh.
Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
¿Y tú?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand-to-hand.
Oh.
You said all of your sisters
Ay,
learned self-defense?
No.
Lynn did- They do great
Pero
things
tenía
to
otra
her figure,
pregunta. Ah. Bueno, ahora vuelvo. Bueno, aquí estoy de vuelta, puta Williams. Sé que no me dejó hacerle la otra pregunta. Venga, ahora sí, la policía.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony.
Ah.
I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You said all...
Ok, sí, todo esto que yo le
One
hice,
of
vale.
Dad's friends taught
No
me
le debe
Marine
gustar.
hand-to-hand.
Sarah couldn't have been fond of you escorting her.
Embarrassed the hell out of her. But it was worth it in the end. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did.
Oh,
He wasn't
qué
happy.
feo eso.
I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk and there's blood everywhere.
Joder. Bueno, qué bien.
She cracked him in the face. Good.
When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
A ver si se dice el ejemplo, ¿eh? ¿Y dónde está tu padre? ¿Y dónde está tu padre?
Where was your father during this? Wasn't your family stationed near him?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly.
Es una
both
poeta.
with those that loved me and alone.
Lo que faltaba.
For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
¿Lees poesía?
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff.
Bueno.
Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Suena aburrido.
He must have been a very boring man.
He also brewed his own beer and played a mean baritone sax.
Oh.
Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
¿Eh?
So behave.
Sí, claro. ¿Del otro mundo? Sí, claro.
He's not a zombie, is he?
You know, from heaven, wherever that is.
Ah.
That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Xenófoba, poeta, creyente. ¿Qué falta, eh? Me encanta que eso sea xenófoba y eso, creyente. Debería ser una cuestión, ¿no? No sé. Trata de ser discreta. Yo también soy creyente, claro que no. Yo no debo juzgarte. Eres una fanática religiosa. Yo no debo juzgarte.
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
Just my commanding officer, huh? We'll have to see about that.
¿Eh? ¿Eh? ¿Qué fue eso?
What are you saying, Williams?
Me? I'm not saying anything, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Más vale que no, que confraternizar está mal, debería delegarte el servicio y lo que sea que me dijiste antes, con la confraternización de lo de los besos, Bueno, nada, porque no hice una misión principal. Bueno, ya está.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it.
Quiero tener esas conversaciones sacadas. Ahora vamos a ir a la Ciudadela y... venga. La Ciudadela. Solamente vamos a hacer un par de cositas que me dejé ahí y ya está. Me temo que eso lo dedicaremos el capítulo de hoy porque vieron que tardan mucho los capítulos y no quiero hacerlos tan largos. Me jode mucho que alcance 1 hora, Dios mío. Me da vergüenza, no sé si les gustará o no. Pero bueno, eso. Y ya el próximo capítulo haremos el DLC. Y ya el siguiente capítulo iremos a Novelia. Yo siento que este siento está tan largo, pero bueno, me gusta hacer estas cosas antes. Y voy a hacer rápidamente esta parte, venga. Ok, ya estamos en la Ciudadela. Ahora hemos aparcado y tenemos que bajar. Esto es lo que me jode, o sea... joder, tengo que ir por mi propia pata a bajar, Venga. Bueno, me voy a llevar a Liara y a Kaidan. Por cierto, voy a después cambiar los personajes, o sea, cuando vea... porque quiero mostrar comentarios, Así que me voy a llevar ahora a Liara y a Kaidan, porque sí, ¿sabes? Venga.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Sí, está bueno, pero es algo cansino y auta. Ok, vamos a ignorar eso.
10 hut.
At ease.
Parece otro traje.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Bueno, eso es un pesado que siempre va a estar acá esperándonos tras hacer nuestra primera misión principal y volver acá. Es un pesado. ¿Qué quieres?
Admiral, I'm on urgent business with the Citadel. Is there something you need?
Let's get one thing clear, Shepard. You might be a Spectre to the aliens, but to me you're just another junior officer. Be respectful.
Soy tu superior, soy
I
Spectre.
command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
Bueno, es un tarado que se cree mejor que los demás y bla bla bla. Pero yo soy Spectre, así que soy mejor. A mí tampoco me gusta esto.
I wasn't keen on it either. But there are advantages to being above the law.
Don't let the title go to your head. No one's above the law.
Sí, claro.
I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Ay, Dios santo.
This ship saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Bueno, es un xenófobo que quiere hacerme caer en ridículo. Bueno, creo que no.
Normandy is an Alliance warship, but she's on loan to the Citadel. That means she's not in your chain of command.
I believe there's something wrong with my ears. Did you just contradict me?
Ay, Dios, echa un vistazo.
No, sir. Just pointing out our peculiar legal situation. You're welcome to look around, but this can't be considered a formal inspection.
You've got a smart mouth, Commander.
Y tú no, ¿no?
Fine. This visit will be off the record. A courtesy tour. Wait here. I won't be long.
Lo puedo rechazar, pero eso, quiero dejarlo en ridículo. Venga.
Commander, I'm not happy.
Eso supongo.
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you in trouble.
Sí, sí.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Ay, Dios, aplícate tu propio consejo.
There are no amateurs on this crew. They know to keep idle chatter minimized during combat, and I can bellow with the best DIs.
A fair point. I suppose the design has no chance of becoming standard. No need to worry about a generation of recruits learning things bass-ackwards. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
No. Dios santo, esto da igual, pero... si querés ganar un poquito de virtud de rebeldía, te conviene usar todos los diálogos especiales. Y bueno, es necesario tener nivel 10 puntos de virtud de rebeldía para usarlos todos, creo, más o menos. ¿Qué nos enseña la historia?
Men of limited vision said the same thing about early aircraft, submarines, and tanks.
There's two ways I could take that, Commander, but that is true. I suppose the early U-boats weren't much better. And we need to talk about your crew.
Aquí vamos.
Krogan? Asari?
Que te tona, ¿no?
Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Por Dios, la xenofobia me está cansando en este juego. Son todos los aliens muy geniales. ¿Qué tiene de malo?
I'm Normandy's commanding officer. The regs state I have the authority to say who does and doesn't come aboard. If you disagree, send a complaint up the chain of command.
Sophistry, Commander. You know I'm right. You want them on board that bad? Fine. Don't quote regs at me.
Bueno.
You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
Y bueno, esta es la que necesita eso que les dije de 10 puntos de rebeldía, venga.
We showed the Council something they hadn't thought of with our fighter carriers. You may disapprove of Normandy, but she's just another way we're outthinking them.
That assumes Normandy's technologies can become practical in the future. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability.
¿Hemos
I'll be
terminado?
submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Bueno, como dije, esto da igual, simplemente es para ganar un poquito de rebeldía o virtud. Ahí está. Y bueno, igual también puedes ganar rebeldía si lo echas. En plan de no quiero que veas mi nave, punto, ya está. Soy un espectro, ya está. No hace falta que obedezca a la alianza y nada.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
Me encanta que dan a entender el final de ciertos personajes que hemos visto. Bueno, acá está una reportera que ama a todo el mundo.
Commander Shepard?
Les voy a mostrar lo que ya saben algunos.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
I'm not in the mood, Miss Al-Jalani.
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
Vete al diablo. Hay asuntos clasificados.
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand.
Tengo que hacer esto para sacar la mejor decisión del mundo. Así que venga.
Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Pues que ya era hora.
We all know it should have happened years ago. I hope the Council realizes that we won't sit at the kids' table forever.
Some believe that without firm action on our part, the Council will continue to treat us like poor relations. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
Saben lo que les conviene.
I think they know not to ask me to work against my own people.
I think our viewers will be glad to hear that, Commander. You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Y bueno, ella básicamente está calumniando sobre mí. Y por eso, o sea, nos está como haciendo quedar mal. Y está intentando eso. Por eso, se nos da la opción de terminar la entrevista, quedar en ridículo, o cerrar la puta boca. Y es lo que muchos eligen. Así que voy a mostrarles. Pero voy a usar estos diálogos. Pero quiero mostrarles porque es gracioso. Venga, cierra la puta boca.
I've had enough of your snide
Y
insinuations.
siempre dice eso. Joder, qué golpe.
You son of a bitch!
Sí, sí.
I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Your career is over.
Bueno, tranquilos, no va a pasar nada malo, ya que soy un espectro y puedo hacer lo que se me salga del orto. Pero me encanta que eso, o sea, a esta reportera la vemos en el 2 y en el 3, el Mass Effect, y eso, siempre le podemos dar una piña, y o sea, pobrecita. Y bueno, voy a volver atrás para cambiar eso porque no me gusta pegar reporteras. Bueno, aquí estamos de vuelta. Lo siento si creen que le pegase, pero bueno, yo no pego a mujeres, pobrecita. Es una gran innovación humana.
The Normandy is a triumph of human engineering. Like our development of fighter carriers, it shows other races that we're able to think outside the box.
That's gratifying. Many defeatist officers claim that the Alliance can't compete with the naval power of, say, the Turians. Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Es que ven, está hablando como mal, Yo mando en la Normandía.
Miss Al-Jalani, I wear the Alliance uniform. And if you think anyone other than me says where the Normandy can go, you're sadly mistaken.
No offense intended, Commander.
Sí, sí.
I'm sure you have to follow the orders of your superiors. Of course, now your superiors are aliens.
¿Y?
One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Bueno, acá puedo decir lo que quiero, no pasa nada. Ni lo niego ni lo confirmo. El consejo lo protegió. Es que sí, o sea, todo ha quedado como que lo ha protegido. Y, o sea, ¿por qué lo hacen eso? O sea, el consejo lo protegió. Esto es clasificado, pero bueno, si quieren decirlo adelante, no pasa nada. Dejaría mal a los espectros, pero da igual, o sea, a mí qué importa. El consejo lo protegió, venga, me la suda.
For a long time, the council sat on their hands with regard to Saren. I have to wonder where their thumbs were.
Strong words. It's a good time for strong words. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Bueno. Si usaba los diálogos de Virtud la dejaba en ridículo, y si no usaba los diálogos de Renegado, pues eso, quedó bien. Pero algunos no están de acuerdo, pero da igual, me la suda. Bueno, antes de ir a por las misiones que quiero hacer y informar, voy a comprarme las licencias, porque ahora puedo conseguir todas las licencias. Así que rápidamente les mostraré las licencias que vamos a comprar y ya está. Ahora hacemos las misiones esas. Venga.
Commander, show me your items. Oh, this...
A ver, tengo alguno para liar. A ver, vamos a ver. Lo mismo, pero está mejorada. Eso es lo que importa. Bueno, y compré una para Ashley, que sería la que tenía al comienzo, pero está mejorada. Más mejorada, no se ve igual que la de antes. Y bueno, ya que estoy aquí, voy a hacer esta misión que está acá. Porque, why not, venga.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
Who are you to tell me what my husband would want?
I'm the only person making sense right now. You're endangering your baby.
This baby is the only thing I have left of Jake. I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Déjala en paz.
Is this man harassing you, man?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
Esa es tu versión.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
Qué serio. Sí, su marido se llama Jacob. Hay un Jacob al cual odio con todas mis ganas en el juego. Y bueno, me encanta que eso. Hay tres Jacobs en el juego. Y eso, o sea, ¿por qué estamos rodeados? Pero no son el mismo, o sea, son diferentes. Eso es lo que me jode.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Okay, pero
which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
Este tema me puso así algo triste. Da igual lo que decidamos, tranquilos, le va a estar perfectamente. Así que da igual que decidan, ¿sí? Creo que básicamente es que uno es más difícil y la otra más fácil, no sé. Sigue la terapia, por si acaso. Da igual, esto da igual, en serio. He probado decisiones y da igual, el bebé siempre sale vivo. Así que eso, da igual. Sigue la terapia.
For what it's worth, I think you should consider undergoing the therapy.
I don't care what you think. Who are you anyway? It's my child. It's my decision.
Piensa en el niño, merece la pena. No quiero ser siempre tan malo, ¿vale? Esto da igual.
Wouldn't your husband have wanted to give the baby a better chance than he had?
But what if it ends up killing a child who would never have developed the condition? What then?
No sería culpa tuya.
Alliance soldiers all go through much more rigorous genetic procedures. It's worth the risk.
Don't you understand? I can't lose this baby. This is all I have left of him.
Ay, lo siento.
And you and that baby are all I have left of Jacob. I can't lose you. Either of you. Not after this.
Then why didn't you just say that instead of yelling at me?
I was scared. I'm sorry.
If it means that much to you, if you trust that it's the right thing, I'll do the therapy.
Bien.
Thank you so much. I guess we needed an outside person to talk some sense into both of us.
Qué emocional que se ha puesto esta misión, me ha gustado mucho. Y bueno, nada de virtud, que estaba muy bajo de virtud, pobrecito mi bondad. Bueno, a ver, sigamos con las licencias. Quiero quitármelas de encima, venga.
Welcome back, Earth. Show me what you got.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me?
Por desgracia.
There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Les había dicho que este era el fan y este le tenemos que hablar 3 veces seguidas. Esta es la segunda, ya solo falta una vez. Ah, eres tú.
Right. Conrad. We talked a while back.
You remember me?
Yes.
Wow. Even while you're out there kicking ass, you don't forget the rest of us. That says a lot about you, Shepard.
No realmente.
Hey, can I get your picture?
Supongo que sí.
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
You're a hero, Shepard. Decades from now, humanity's going to remember you. And I'll have your picture.
Miedo.
Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Bueno, ya veré cuándo hago esta. Por ahí la hago para el final o no sé. Por ahí vuelvo de vuelta acá para reaprovisionarme. Es que acá hay cosas muy buenas. Y ahora que compraré todas estas licencias voy a tener equipo mejor. Me encanta, Ok, ya está. Ya oficialmente tenemos todas las licencias. Che, y esta armadura está buena. A ver, por favor, quiero vender algo. A ver. Vamos a usar el truco de la médico y hay que comprar esa armadura. Vale, vuelvo. Ya usé el truco de la doctora, así que tendré bastante dinero para comprar esa cosa. Sí. Te tengo. Vale. ¿Tenemos algo mejor? No. Bueno, les podría comprar para mostrarles. Venga. Ok, y esto, que es importante, mal. ¿Algo más para mí? Vitoriana. ¡Oh! La mejor armadura para los coreanos, perfecto. Sí, la tengo, ya está. Ya está. Ahora se las muestro la mejor armadura para Tali. Ya está. Ya para el final les muestro las armaduras y lo dejamos. Qué genial, yo tengo la mejor armadura para Tali. De una. Bueno, usé el truco ese de subir de nivel y por eso la tuve así de una, pero bueno. La suerte. Bueno, antes quiero ir a la sala de consorte para activar una misión, venga. Quiero ayudar a la consorte, ¿se acuerdan de Shakira? La consorte. Antes, mal, tengo que hablar con alguien. Perdón, ahí va. Quiero ir a la embajada para hablar con un tipo que habla sobre la consorte, por eso. Interesante. Por cierto, puedo ir a la oficina de Udina y hablar con él, pero no, vamos a pasar de él, que es un pesado. Y todos lo odiamos, así que da igual. Simplemente nos va a cuestionar. Ok, acá. De paso tenemos que hablar con esta tipa, Nazana, que antes en el capítulo anterior nos quería hablar. Venga.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
La consorte.
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here that is, she helps people with things.
Oh.
Did you really go to see the consort?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Me acuerdo que Ross le decía algo como así de... ¡Ja! Nunca has ido a verla, ¿no, chico? ¿Sabes dónde está? Lo entiendo. ¿Sabes dónde está?
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Ahora voy a ir a verla, pero antes quiero hablar con esta tipa.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
Me encanta que algunos personajes tienen la voz de la elfa malvada de Dragon Age. O sea, es una elfa muy borde que me cae muy bien. Es algo borde y mala, pero bueno, me cae bien. ¿Tienes problemas? Ve al grano.
You said you had a job offer.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
Pero tú quieres vengarte, ¿no?
You want me to hunt down the people who killed her?
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Espera, ¿por qué la perdonaron?
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard.
Oh, yeah.
They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
No pagues el rescate.
You can't negotiate with criminals.
¿Qué garantía de que
It's too
cumplan?
late. I transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since.
Hijo de puta.
I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in
¿En
jail.
serio? ¿Qué tontería?
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but when I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
You got in over your head and you expect me to pull you out?
This is easy money for you, Shepard. I've already found her. You just need to bring her back. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster.
¿Dónde estaba
I need you to go to the Merc
Liara?
base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Bueno, en el cúmulo, no es en el mismo lugar. Los secuestradores.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
No.
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
Mira, quiero quedar genial, no lo hago por el dinero.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is
Qué
done.
genial quedé. Igual soy poderoso, ganaré mucho dinero de todas formas. Venga, vamos a por la consorte. Ok, volvemos a las salas de la consorte, venga. Que por cierto, en las salas de la consorte está el cuidador, o sea, porque yo encontré 20, han cambiado el número a 20, y son 21. Y este es el cuidador que me faltaba escanear, pero claro, no me hace falta ahora. Pero este es el último por si les daba curiosidad. Venga. Ay.
Welcome, I am Nelina.
Hola.
I don't recognize you as one of our expected
Soy Espectro, puedo
clients
entrar,
today.
ya está.
Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not.
What?
Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services.
Bueno,
But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to
no,
meet
si
with
querés
you.
puedo entrar a tiros,
Commander Shepard, I'm with the Spectres.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
What?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes.
Ok.
Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same.
Ah.
It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
Decepcionados.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities.
Oh.
Some soothe with song, others with conversation.
Ya.
As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes.
Sexo.
My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Bueno.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth
Bueno.
that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me.
What
to
is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain.
Bueno.
She's many things to many people, and something different. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Yeah.
Melina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Oh, Dios mío, voy a morir. Voy a morir. Por Dios.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
¿Por qué?
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
No lo sé, te quiere hacer eyacular, ya está. Muy bonito el lugar, al menos no es un prostíbulo como el que fuimos a ver hace el comienzo. Se ve bien, supongo. Venga. Abra el culo, voy a meter la escopeta. ¿Por qué tiene una bruja ahí? En fin.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
¿Quién eres?
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others.
That's fascinating. You wanted to meet with the commander.
Yes, I did. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Liara celosa. ¿De qué se trata? Date prisa. ¿De qué se trata?
Tell me about this problem you're having.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be.
A todos nos pasa.
We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies.
Qué linda planta que tiene, señora. Me
If you
gusta.
would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
Ok, pero no me toques, por favor, que mi piel es muy sensible.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy
Okay,
too much to go into the details.
Lo intentaré.
If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very
Ok, pero no me abrace, por favor, que mi piel es muy sensible. Se aprovecha de mí.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Bueno, gracias por el abrazo. Aunque ha hecho a Liara celosa, ¿no?
This is truly magnificent.
Bueno, no le
Most
importa.
Prothean architecture I see is in ruins.
Bueno, nos viene bien hacer esa misión ahora porque tenemos... Recuerden que una tipa en el bar, más o menos al comienzo, en el capítulo 1, nos pidió que la ayudáramos con su hermana. Y bueno, nos viene bien porque está de camino. Así que eso, vamos a hacerlo ahora. Bueno, aquí estamos en el antro de Chora. Me quise traer a Garus y a Reds porque de paso les pongo una nueva armadura que me conseguí. O sea, esta la compré, la de Garus, mira. Se ve estupenda. Bueno, es mejor. Ya, o sea, hay una mejor, esta es la mejor armadura, o sea, la de Colossus, pero esta es la mediana que es mejor, creo. O bueno, no sé, ya veremos. Y la de Battlemaster, que es lo que compré para Reds. Oh, sí, ahora se ve mejor, A ver, también para que vean. Está buena, pero no es mejor que la que tengo, así que esta se queda, lo siento. Si les gusta más la otra, pero bueno. Detalles, lo siento. Ok, venga, rapidito. Sí, lo que primero que tenga ya está. Venga, vamos a ver a al tipo ese. Y tenemos que ver a la hermana de Rita, que hay que sacarla del embrollo, venga. Ay, Dios, es la última vez que iremos a este lugar, Bueno, tú, Jenna.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
Esto será rápido, muy bien.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
Porque es así.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
Pero solo intento ayudarte, no seas idiota.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself.
Sí, sí.
I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Bueh.
Tough girl.
No serás una stripper, pero te ves como una, Estás vestida como una, por Dios, qué asco.
I'm busy. The other waitresses can help you.
Bueno, aquí está este tipo borracho, venga. He tenido que hacer un cambio de personaje porque quería que saliese un diálogo de Reds al tipo este. Y bueno, Miren, esto me viene bien porque traje a Tali. Y o sea, eso, Garrus evitaba que Brett hiciese su diálogo. Y bueno, miren, ya que traje a Tali podemos darle la armadura. Venga, miren. Se ve genial, me encanta, También tengo esta. Se ve bastante genial, mira, a ver. Se ve bien. Pero vamos a ponerle la mejor, que es esta, Colossus. ¿Tengo otra más? No, no. Oh, tengo... No, esta es la que tenía. Vale. Se va a quedar así, lo siento, si no les gusta. Así se queda. Bueno, a ver, señor.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
This is the Great Turian, General. How did your kind ever defeat us?
I may be drunk, Krogan, but you're ugly. Tomorrow I'll be sober. Unless you have a cure for this ache in my gut. Go away.
Bueno, feo. Pues hay mucha gente que quiere a Brett, Eres patético.
Some general. What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Bueno, lo vamos a comenzar sin diálogos especiales, pero vamos a usar diálogos especiales. Contrólate.
Never let the enemy see your weakness. You know that, General.
Enemies? The one place I always felt at peace was with her. But now, so you think it's that easy?
Sí.
Just straighten up and act like a general?
Mm-hmm. It's better than sitting on your ass all day.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
Por fin.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Ay, no.
I've already got a lot on my plate, General.
You sure? It's a simple job. It won't take you long at all.
Buena.
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Me encantó eso. Tali finalmente hizo acto de presencia. Hazlo tú.
Why can't you tell him yourself?
Well, the last time he saw me, I was disparaging his ancestors and shouting his secrets in public.
Es lo que no hay,
Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is...
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Pues no va a poder ser porque voy a ser todo el día comandante. Así que eso lo siento, por decepcionarles, Qué mal, Me hubiese gustado subir de rango. Bueno, y este tipo es Chelik, que si tuviese a Garrus lo mencionaría, que sabe quién es uno de sus compañeros en el CISEC. Y bueno, a ver.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Are you talking to me?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What the hell was that about?
I guess we'd better go find out.
Vale, pero antes de ir a por lo de Jenna, quiero hacer lo de la torre de la ciudadela, quitármela de encima, venga. Que hay 3 cosas que tengo que informar y quiero quitármela de encima ya, venga, por Dios. Venga. Torre de la ciudadela, venga. Y aquí está Emily Wong.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you? Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you.
Pues lo siento por
Since
ti.
you helped me get information on the... I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if
What do you want me to do?
I've heard rumors that the space traffic controller... I can't get into the control room, but...
If you crack this story...
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that...
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked.
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century.
Bueno,
we already have several last-minute wave-offs per week.
This bug you want me to plant?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going
Bueno,
to...
no la voy a hacer, pero voy a decirle esto para que cuente como que la hice.
Hello again. Is there a problem?
Bueno,
I'm not
ya lo he
detecting
hecho.
any signals from the bug yet.
I planted the bug. If you aren't getting a signal, they must have found it.
But I never got a signal. They couldn't have found it that quickly.
Are you calling me a liar?
No, of course not. Here, this is what I was going to pay you. Thanks for trying anyway. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go talk to my publishers about finding another story.
Da igual, no pasa nada, no tiene nada de importancia, así que no se preocupen, ¿eh? Bueno, venga, vamos a informar, tranquilo, sé que no tiene nada que ver. Da igual, es para la experiencia.
Commander, any word on my missing men?
Están muertos.
I found them. What was left of them. They ran into a thresher mob.
A thresher mob?
Una trampa, no fue una trampa.
My men wouldn't just
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Teníamos que hablar contigo sobre Baines, que era un tipo que chantajeaba a la doctora.
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him. Frozen's, the missing recon group. The one I sent you to find. They were scouting the system. We found Baines.
Bueno, ¿puedo ayudarte en algo?
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I
Sí,
find
y desgraciadamente vamos a tener que hacer esa misión también. Pero bueno, la dejaré como una de las últimas. La quiero hacer porque va a entrar un grupo muy importante que tiene algo que ver con la trama de toda la trilogía de Mass Effect. Y por eso la quiero hacer.
Any news? Did you find my brother
Está
yet?
muerto.
I found your brother's body. His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? When his ship dropped out of contact, I just
Te estás
knew.
engañando. Bueno, a ver.
But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
Vamos a ver un poquito de virtud, venga.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the
Sí,
other.
bueno.
Please excuse me.
Bye. Bueno, no se preocupen por los temas de virtud y rebeldía. Hay un truco que pueden usar para ganar más virtud y rebeldía infinitamente, pero necesitan tener 6 puntos de virtud y rebeldía en habilidad. Así que eso. Bueno, lo de la consorte. A ver. Embajadas. Bueno, tenemos que ir acá, que está al lado de la oficina de Udina. Espero que se acuerden cómo llegar, ¿no? ¿Se acuerdan? Perfecto, me alegro que se acuerden. Es acá. Y ya pronto lo dejaremos, tranquilos, pronto lo dejaremos. Que sé que esto está quedando muy largo.
Strange greeting, human.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus.
You are mistaken. See this here if you don't believe us.
Confused.
Todo irá bien.
This is difficult.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Startled,
Ajá,
realizing
bien.
anxious request.
No te preocupes.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps thankful.
Sí, sí.
That was a great.
I'm sure the Earth
Sí, voy a sacar algún beneficio de todo esto. Como lo sabes. Bueno, venga. Rápido. Me quedan un par de misiones que hacer, pero bueno, las haré rápidamente, Ahí va, Ay, Dios. Rapidito. Bueno, volvemos con el consorte. A ver qué tal. Prepárense que se viene, Por Dios.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him.
De nada.
Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
Pago.
I can't spend gratitude.
I would not dream of letting you go without payment. I do not make a habit of incurring debts.
Qué bueno.
These credits will cover your expenses. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Me interesa mucho.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become.
Esto cambia dependiendo del origen y la
I see
reputación.
you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone. But it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Bueno, y ahora les voy a mostrar algo que no me lo esperaba cuando lo usé la primera vez. ¿Eso es todo?
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax, Commander.
Cierren los ojos y relájense. Lo dicho. Efectivamente, he tenido sexo con la consorte. Dios mío. Parece que le estoy matando, por Dios. En fin. Bueno.
Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Elcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
Sí, por eso hice lo del embajador. Necesitaba esa baratija para mostrarles algo que le mostraré próximamente.
What is it?
A small mystery.
Vaya.
I have never learned its use or purpose,
Ya lo
but I
descubriré más
sense it
adelante.
is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Gracias por la fiesta de sexo.
Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Sí, ese sexo me dará mucha fuerza. No se preocupen, esto no afecta a los romances, tranquilos, no afecta a los romances. Pero, Dios mío, esa parte ha sido como en plan de... Ok. Bueno, vamos a hacer un par de cositas más y ya lo dejamos, Esto está quedando muy largo, pero bueno, aguanten, lo siento. Si quieren dejarlo por ahí, no pasa nada, Bueno, venga. Vamos a Sisek. Que es acá donde está... Donde conocí a Brights. Qué bonito. Bueno, donde se unió Brights a mi grupo. Lo conocí en el antro de Chora. Qué bonito. Nos conocimos en un prostíbulo. Ya que estoy, voy a activar esto. Venga. Te he oído... Tiene un problema con Yalik. No, con alguien. Dios mío.
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. I don't care what anyone thinks.
¿Qué puedo ayudarte?
Would you? He thinks he can just push me around.
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
His name's
Wasn't that the Solarian who asked us to scam the Keepers?
Y tú no estabas, ¿cómo lo sabes?
Well,
sí, qué cabrón.
If I find out he's lied to me.
Anything's...
Vale.
Good luck.
Joder. Y ya que voy a hacer esa misión, estará de cerca la que quiere que haga este tipo, así que me viene perfecto.
No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Me encanta que este es el tipo con el que hablé antes en el antro de Chora y está cambiado, o sea, ten cuidado.
Watch your tone, Chelik.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were trying to help her.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
It's too dangerous. You need to find another way.
It's not that simple, Shepard. This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
It's part of the job. Now are you gonna help me or not?
Bueno, no es necesario hacer esto. Puedo usar los diálogos especiales para que la saque enseguida y ya está. De hecho, da igual cómo haga la misión, la sacará, pero... Vamos a hacer esto porque sí, venga, me apetece. Patético.
Come on, Chelik. Do you really need a little human girl to help you solve your case?
Okay, maybe you're right. She's not really cut out for this anyway.
Pobrecita.
I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
Bueno, necesito el dinero y la experiencia.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal... Thanks to Jenna's meet our man named Jax.
Why are you so concerned about
We have access. What do you suppose? These give criminals an advantage.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Where can I find this?
Jax is down in the lower level of... Good luck, Commander.
Sí, buena suerte. Bueno, ahora voy a cambiar los personajes porque quiero cambiar diferentes diálogos y eso. Así que ya nos vemos. Bueno, aquí estoy con otros personajes. Y me quise cambiar la armadura porque me estaba hartando de ver la misma. Es más débil que la mía, pero bueno. Y ya que está Ashley acá, voy a ponerle esa armadura que le conseguí. Esta era, venga, ya está. Se ve igual, pero bueno. O sea, se ve como al comienzo, pero mejor. Y a Coso ya que está, venga esto. Para ponerlo diferente. Ahora son gemelos. Bueno, tengo dos cosas que hacer aquí, están de pasito, así que venga. Chorba. ¡Háblame!
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
Basta de mentiras.
Drop the act. I want to know what's going on, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
Quit stalling. Jalid told us what you've been up to.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Y eso y mucho más.
Just tell me everything you know.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Rápido, que el tiempo es crucial.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential. So we stole the plans and secretly developed a... Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get
That's
readings.
what all this fuss is about?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan. And you can't... After centuries here, we still... Don't you see? We were the first to... You've seen it yourself, Commander.
Jalid.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him.
Ah.
Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial... But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it.
Ay,
I don't know.
santo.
I should kill both of you idiots.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by.
Tontos.
Commander, and you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
Bueno.
If it'll help further the scientific cause, how can I refuse?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind
¿Por qué
speaking
tú no
with
puedes
Jalid.
hacerlo, no?
The data you're
Venga.
gathering for me is useless if Jalid
Claro.
won't help
If
me.
I have time, I'll talk to him.
Me encantan
Thank
esos
you.
dos claros.
And happy scanning, Commander.
Sí, igual ya terminé las operaciones de los cuidadores, Muy jodido tu misión, Venga, ya terminamos casi, venga. Esto. El proyecto ya que estoy a hacer una bromita.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Do you have the X-Mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Yeah, that looks right.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
I'm taking you in, Jax.
It's a sting! Bastard set us up! The hell are you playing at?
Era una broma.
Here's your money, Jax.
Sense of humor, huh? It's gonna get you killed one of these days, Army.
Sí,
Come
ya.
on, boys. We're done here.
Nobody died.
I could shoot someone if it'd make you feel better.
Nah, I'm good.
No, no, no. Ahora volvemos atrás y matamos a esa gente. Ya que Ashley no estaba complacido, venga.
Straight it is.
I'll just take the weapons.
The hell are you playing at?
Pues bueno, vamos a pelear con ellos porque me apetece.
Sorry, Jax. This is the end for you.
Bye.
Stupid ass Army boy. Kill him.
A ver, no quería pelear hoy, pero bueno. Qué remedio. Una escopeta, perfecto, dispárale. Pues fallaste, Ashley. Pero yo tengo mejor puntería. Qué débil ese Krogan. Ya está. Bueno, hecho. Ahora iré a hablar con Shelly sobre los planes. Vaya. Vale, ahí vamos a hablar con Charlie. Antes quiero quitarme algo de encima, venga rápido. Bueno, espero que recuerden bien este camino porque es conocido. Vale, ¿recuerdan más o menos este camino? Vale, perfecto. Porque el lugar al que vamos a ir está un poquito escondido. Ya iré a avisar a la hermana de Jenna sobre que la salvé del embrollo y todo eso. Al final del juego. Lo siento. No quiero perder más tiempo, venga, quiero hacer esta. Informar a Chelik y a Jalid y ya está. Omití las noticias, no, da igual, no tiene nada importante. Lo siento si querían oírlas. Venga, acá es donde consiguen los cuidadores, así que deben acordar. Esta es una de las misiones del origen. Y bueno, hasta la mía. No la vamos a terminar ahora, la dejaremos para el final. ¿Y tú quién eres? ¿Qué quieres?
Someone else who knows me now that I'm famous. We go to kindergarten together or something?
No. I knew your parents, kid.
Oh.
We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though.
I guess you're not in the service anymore, huh?
You're retired, yeah. You know how it is.
And you expect me to just take your word for that?
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta.
Zabaleta.
She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal.
Bueno, básicamente este es un borracho. Ya entenderemos su historia más adelante. En el próximo capítulo hablaré con mi madre y preguntaremos qué es eso. Este capítulo no, porque está muy largo. Eres un borracho. No le voy a dar porque sea emborrachar. Eres un borracho.
You're barking up the wrong shepherd. Maybe my mother would help you. I think you'll just blow it on booze.
I'm not a bad guy, kid. I just took my share of lumps. Don't
Lo sé, pero bueno.
You ever want to come by and talk? I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
Bueno, ya hablamos con él cuando hable con mi madre. O sea, en el final. Bueno, vamos rápidamente a informarle a Khalid y a Shelly sobre lo que hicimos y ya está, lo dejamos, ¿eh? Por ahí vuelvo una tercera vez y muestro esto o no, ya veremos. Ya veré. Lo siento si estoy alargando mucho esto con las misiones secundarias.
Hello again. Did you have
I
any...
found out you've been lying to me, Khalid.
Lying?
What about the Keeper data?
I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get...
No pasa nada, estamos juntos en esto. Cara, me estoy ayudando.
I'm scanning the keepers for Shorban, but you two...
You're... Well, if Shorban can... I appreciate the help.
Sí, de nada, Dios mío, qué pérdida de tiempo. Bueno, menos mal que le mostré las armaduras de los compañeros.
What the hell happened down there, Commander?
Cállate, no me cae bien, cállate.
Quit your whining. Here's your shipment.
You put me in a bit of a bind here, Commander.
Sí, güey.
See yourself out when you're ready.
Tranquilos, da igual cómo vamos esta misión, Jenna estará perfectamente. Y bueno, iré a informar sobre Jenna en el final. O bueno, ya veré si vuelvo una tercera vez por acá. Vamos a la nave y ahí lo dejamos. Bueno, ya está, gente, por fin hemos acabado.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in
Lamento haya sido tan largo con lo secundario, por ahí les aburrí, no sé, lo lamento, pero bueno, ya está. Ya hicimos la gran parte, ya ahora haremos algo más corto.
The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Me encanta esto. Ya está, acá lo dejaremos. Espero que les haya gustado y ya hablaré con mi madre en el siguiente capítulo y haremos el DLC. Que dura más o menos de una hora o 50 minutos por ahí o algo así. Lo haré corto, no se preocupen. Bueno, muchas gracias por verme y hasta la próxima. No se preocupen que Noveria, Feroz, lo haremos por partes, no lo haremos tan largo. Hasta acá llegamos, muchas gracias por aguantarme. Hasta la próxima, bye bye.